Namaste, today I'm going to read Volume 1, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 2, Chapter 33, The March of Virabhadra, in the Shiva Puran. Hayam Tatsat. Brahma said, when hearing these words of Lord Shiva with great respect, Virabhadra was highly delighted. He bowed to him. Receiving his command with his head bowed down in reverence, Virabhadra set off immediately to the place of sacrifice. To add lustre to the campaign, Shiva sent crores of gunners, very valorous and equal to the fire of dissolution. Those powerful gunners, enthusiastic and gay, both preceded and followed Virabhadra. All the personal attendants of Kalakala, assuming the form of Rudra, accompanied Virabhadra in their hundreds and thousands. Accompanied by these gunners, the noble-souled Virabhadra, who had the same dress, features and embellishments as Shiva, went ahead in a chariot. He had 1,000 arms, each like hoods of the Serpent King. He was powerful and terrifying. The chariots numbered as many as 2,000 nalvas of land could contain. The 10,000 lions pulled the chariots strenuously. Many strong lions, tigers, crocodiles, huge fishes, and thousands of elephants constituted his bodyguard. When Virabhadra set off quickly for slaying Daksha, a shower of flowers fell there, let loose by the divine Kalpa tree. During the festivities of their march, the gunners eulogized the heroic Virabhadra, who was carrying out the job of Shiva, and they exhibited their enthusiasm. Mahakali went ahead for the destruction of Daksha, accompanied by 9 Durgas, viz. Kali, Katyayani, Isani, Chamunda, Munda Mardini, Bhadrakali, Bhadra, Tvarita, and Vaishnavi and the goblins. Eager in execution the command of Shiva, they accompanied the marching heroes, Dakini, Sakini, Bhutas, Pramatas, Guyakas, Kusmandas, Parpatas, Katakas, Brahma Rakshasas, Bhairavas, Kshetrapalas, and set out quickly for the destruction of Daksha's sacrifice. The host of yogins, with their 64 groups, set out angrily and hurriedly to destroy Daksha's sacrifice. O Narada, listen to the numerical strength of the most important and courageous of those groups. The chief of gunners, Sankukarna, went ahead with 10 crores of his attendants, Kikaraksa with 10 crores, and Vikrata with 8 crores, Visakha with 64 crores, Pariyatraka with 9 crores, Sarvankaka, and the heroic Vikaratanana, each with 6 crores. The chief of gunners, Jvalakesa, went with 12 crores, Diman with 7 crores, and Dudrabha with 8 crores. Kapalisa with 5 crores, and the Sandaraka group with 6 crores. Kotikunda with crores of crores. Vistamba, the most excellent of the gunners, went with 64 crores of heroes. Odair, Sanada, and Pipala went with 1,000 crores. Avisana went with 8 crores and Kandra Tapana 2 with 8 crores. Mahavesa, the chief of gunners, was accompanied by 1,000 crores. Osage Kundi, the most excellent of the gunners, and Pavataka went each with 12 crores in order to destroy Daksha's sacrifice. Kala, Kalaka, and Mahakali went to the sacrifice of Daksha with 100 crores. Agnikrit with 100 crores, Agnimukha with a crore, Aditya Murda and Ghanavaha each with a crore. Sanaha with 100 crores, Kumuda with a crore, Amhoga and Kokila, the chief of gunners, each with a crore of crores. Kastagudha, Sukesi, Vrisabha, and Sumantraka, the chief of gunners, Odair, each went with 64 crores. Kakapa Dudhara and Santanaka, both excellent chiefs of gunners, went with 60 crores each. Mahabala as well as Pungava went with 9 crores each. Odair, the chief of gunners, Madhupinga, was the leader of 90 crores. Purnabhadra also started with as many attendants. Chaturvaktra, the chief of gunners, started with 100 crores. Virupaksa, the lord of gunners, with 64 crores. So also the chief of gunners, Talakitu, Sadasya, and Panchasya, Osage, Samvartaka, Kulisa, Swayam Prabhu, Lokantaka, Diptama, Detyantaka, Bringiriti, Deva Priya, Asani, and Bhalaka each went with 64,000 gunners. Thus, at the bidding of Shiva, the heroic Virabhadra went ahead, following by crores and crores, thousands and thousands, hundreds and hundreds of gunners. The hero was accompanied by thousands of crores of goblins and 3 crores of canine species born of the hair of Shiva. He went ahead quickly. Trumpets and drums sounded loudly. Conchs blew in diverse ways. Horns of all kinds were blown. In that joyous festivity, various musical instruments were played in a pleasing manner. While the march of Virabhadra was in progress, O great sage, many pleasing fortuitous omens occurred. Footnotes. Nalva is a measure of distance equal to 400 or, according to some authorities, 104 cubits. 324. 9 Durgas are variously named in the Puranas. For instance, compare the names of 9 Durgas in the Markandeya Puran. (325) Yogins are female sorceresses, attendants on Durga. They are represented as 64 in number, which are yoginis. Here ends today's reading, the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Pradhanatham Vyogeshwaratham Jagannatham. Om Hari Om Tat Sat.